Right. Our next award of the night is for Best Food-Related Name. This one is particularly underappreciated because lots of people have super boring names that don't even have anything to do with food at all, like us.
What sad lives we lead. We're excited tonight to honor those unsung heroes who simultaneously balance the burden of bearing both food and human titles.
The winner of this award, hang on.
We must get the trophy ready.
Got it. The winner of this award will receive a single Lady Speed Stick deodorant for 24-hour protection every time. And the nominees are Wendy from Wendy's. She's a real person. Look it up.
Audience member and MFA alum, the beautiful Kayla Miller, for carrying the namesake of America's top-of-the-line best shitty beer. Also, yes, beer is a food.
Princess Peach from the Mario Brothers video game series for carrying the title of our third favorite fruit with poise and grace. Also, now I'm just thinking of that kid from Call Me By Your Name again.
Michael Berger for the breathtaking use of a name that on paper looks like a middle-class human male, but when spoken aloud sounds like the delicious cause of heart disease.
Please welcome to the stage tonight's winner, MFA poetry alum Michael Berger.
All right. That was very touching. Thank you very much. Thanks for being here. Always miss the spotlight of writer's block. So I'll read some poetry, I guess. Something like poetry. It's been a while since I read it at Neon Lit, so it's kind of like nostalgic. I'm waiting to hear back from a school that I might go to, so cross your fingers. If I don't get in, well, we'll see. The next phase. So there's only 4 of us tonight, right? So I can go for like 30 minutes. Is that cool? That was a joke. I'll go for as long as I think it's good. So I've been trying. I've been trying to publish something, a manuscript, and it hasn't worked out. So I'm just gonna read parts of that. These are letters between people. I worked on this for a long time now, as some of you know. So here's a letter. It's called A Retort. All right. Answers aren't the only way to do business. I will toil for years before coming up with one. Instead, I secrete errors with negative cash value. Still, they consecrate moments otherwise murdered. Fuck the horror of having to say yes, of obliging assent for a prim nod, of attending to fangs no matter how organized or excused they gleam. Given a bridge, it doesn't mean we are blessed to cross it, nor are we beholden to the steel and girders of an explanation. We still want that happy, hard face on things as we long to utter, no, no. But we want to choose our yes and shape it ourselves, secretly, intimately, with all kinds of excreta and impedimenta, all species of wild negation, which all comes from somewhere different. I can't tell you how many times happy comes printed on manuals, glibly mumbled over sandwiches, dropped during banal toilet gabber. People, them, think it means time-resistant. Sewers are between the teeth, though, so rest and dance vigilant. We wake as ruins, so all gambles are mute. Scrawled in all office wood, joy means going green. Christ was naked in the church I grew up in, dangling, awful, a model. He had an excellent body. I was supposed to notice the wounds. Pinned like a monarch, glossy with the ejaculate of Calgary. Inhale bloody meat sweat in Santa Ana wind, too vivid to digest. I passed down corduroy, falling asphalt, visions of plaid orchids pouting. Closing in seamless chasms, not ending in welts and wounds, borders and rules, rinds and lesions. This universe, piles of shapeless towels on the sand, to enchasm my body with. I would fight against wound flowers until I finally became them. The cosmos will track you, it will hunt you down, at work or not, switching out the words in your throat. Fight playfully, then give in. Let it take you under. Life is all about changing managers. All right. Something else. It's from a collection of walking poetry. Okay. Begin naked and going red. Satchel, urine, lobe. The blue wine notations. My mind today sleeps an unfinished stone and hangs on the temptations of the waves. Intricately fatal. Love throttles the tissues, stretches the canvas, gilds the edges in abalone, diminishes, returns. We are blown seedlings, and drenched wood is a reward for a snapped finger. What if an open kiss outlives fresh stone? I want to know that ancient airs corral me, mingle squid ink with morning's half-clutched dream, lost twilight, builds an actual shore. All fabric raw at my call, no desire to turn the record or state the names. Undone stones, their unfinished waters set me. I bake the bread and run off. My goldfinch sings the posts loose. Immeasurable grain cannot be seen this close and can be held. Let's see. I'm going to do another one from that letter collection because it's a little long, and I think I've ever read this one aloud before, but I might have years and years ago. But all right. It's called Lullaby. Art magazines and garters ball up the corners. Underwear hangs like kelp off the knob. We get the sad days we don't fight. Curtains puncture so the door becomes orange. We are beckoned. But the sound of the pantry open, shifting beans, exhaling mold, brings a lip quiver that wasn't there before. Such days glide us down and ball us up, unexplained seasons inside the larger ones. We relinquish when needed. We always fall out of bed, for instance. Then we sit on the guava tiles wearing water. Nothing but strands of fleeing silver. All antennae snapped. We take corners slowly until the pillow is the only telephone we get tangled up in. A kid, I built sloppy fortifications with pillows and blankets. Raiding rooms to hunt soft lumber, I struck my forehead on the door. I wanted to be as inextricable as oak, but with the sea's chased velvet, which is how we might fall, should we fake the laughter to persevere. I want less lonely liability, same as being inextricable with another. Another is this flamboyant Iraqi-Irish neighborhood we live in, bittersweet enough to beckon. Your windows dim with the cut-rate jewelers. The Celtic flower hawker drowses on your spattered stoop. Myrtles shed the reddest leaves on the slouchiest shoulders. All coincidences written in how you woke up this morning. I live for getting tangled up and smothered up beyond repair. Even if it's just some green make-believe, laughter and terror inextricable. You clasp the comforter like a payphone and drool. The most naked you'll get with your clothes still on. You hear the ticking and cotton of an imagined heart. The dream heart ticks because when we are shattered, we are differentiated. Blurred smiles through fast trolley glass. Such a dull day, you add. Something in the air, we wonder. Not the air we breathe, but the air we talk around, never guessing its origin. Might not sleep tonight, you suggest, even with a heart pillow. If we had a radiator, I would hug it. But we have a cat, so I make him inextricable. Not that any day is explicable, but only penetrable, as a sea cave, so terrible when you first find one. We dive right in, even as our eyes wince at the gutted condom on the crashed wheelchair. You forgot to bring the lunch I made because the knife broke off in the peanut butter. Exactly the kind of summons I should ignore. Okay, I'll got one more for you, or maybe, one more for you. This is called Vermin Psalm, also from that collection of mail, letters, poems. It also has the F word in it. Okay. Okay. Actually, I taught another F word today during my 101 this week. It was feminism. And a lot of students actually stuck around and talked about it. Some students were actually a little bit traumatized. I'm still surprised when students are traumatized by feminism. Anyway, okay. Vermin Psalm. It's called Vermin Psalm. They come from pores. They come from pores, the cities, to remind us of cheese, which is just another word for desire. what's left of it at least. Refinement through rot, embrace regret, and move on. The human can get too comfortable here, dumbing down her nerves on the rat-nod keyboard. Purpose replaces void. We enter sleepily into what we wouldn't once countenance. All that matters is we don't get screamed at too much. This holds true for every interaction, all intersections. This is what history indicates. Surrender passes as fate. A historian in the failing present, I adjust my ears to the city's clashing throats. Not all give in, but all give out. It speaks through canyons and corridors that diverse cries careen down, beseeching, besmirching, bestirring. Above all, I note two conflicting messages or pleas. One goes, sadly unheard, help! The answering demand falls on the hottest ears, fuck! I'm certain somewhere they are the same sound. But the fuck cry is unspoken until you enter the bar. The help cry goes to the bar too, but only after it has been everywhere. From laundromat, to chapel, to library, to urinal, to soup kitchen. All any of us ever expect, helpers, fuckers, the needy, the fuckies, is a functional nest in night's bottom. This would be my mission if I weren't so dismayed by unnumbered faces. They are the strange, as the city says. They are each mute alarms. And the city depends on them, radiant inhumanity in motion. But a stranger is what I am to millions as I move as fleetingly, as alarmingly as they do. Which is to say, you can disregard others only while on the go. You have to get to know someone before you look at them. You have to get to lose someone before you know them. Thanks.